Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Rice-Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 football. Cyclones will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense takes the field. And here it comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Rising. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Utah! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Utah Utes offense will get the ball for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hansen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. On second down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle. It's McClain. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Unloads to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Utes will send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State sending the offense back out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some...
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Utes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over South Alabama.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw. It's Beck. Fires to the tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and made. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trying to find his man on first down. Hauls it in. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if there was the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He finds his man. To the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the ground with the counter. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
And the Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trailing by... And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's running in the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Listen, the big hog mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Is another first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Second down coming up.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense.